Hi survivors, it's me Prepper and I'm reporting to you. Today I'm coming with a very heightened sense of urgency. Get ready. Now it's time. You guys, we know in the word it says in the last days there'll be wars and rumors of wars. And since they've been discussing the possible, which is not going to be possible, I really feel like it's going to happen as well as other people, invasion from Russia to in Ukraine. I've been having a very unsettling feeling in my spirit, like we're really in trouble. I had one of you guys left a comment and said, "Well, what does this have to do with us?" In this video, I'm gonna tell you what it has to do with this whole agenda, with their whole plan that's been orchestrated and played out for the last couple of years, allegedly, and with plan eradicate as many human beings as they possibly can, allegedly. Now, the tensions over there in Russia and Ukraine have been for a very long time. If you guys don't know the history, I'm going to give like a little brief. I don't like to go into it because I haven't studied it as effectively, but I do know the basics. Russia feel like that area of Ukraine that they're fighting for, it belongs to Russia. Matter of fact, a lot of Russians live in that area. They feel like it's a very sensitive area where Ukraine can come, where Ukraine have access to, and they can just come and do all types of things, unfortunately bad things. So Russia wants to secure that area. Ukraine feel just the opposite. That's their area. However, where our political parties and government allegedly come in, this is a perfect storm. I wouldn't be surprised if this all haven't been planned out, but this is a perfect timing for them. They want war, allegedly. They want it. First of all, it goes into their whole plan and their agenda of plan the population, allegedly. It goes into their whole agenda of ruining this country, allegedly, because of when this war occur and these attacks occur, they've already started doing it here in New York. They're going to blame Russia, or they're going to blame outside parties who are traitors or people who hate this country, which there's a lot of people all over the world really hate America. So this is a fine time for this stuff to play out into their plan. Last night, y'all know I usually record things, but this was in the middle of the night. I heard the governor of the state of New York telling people to be ready for cyber attacks. Make sure you're securing your passwords and this, that, and other, and you downloading things that you may need. See, when stuff play out in New York, first, I pay very close attention because they introduce these things, these agendas in New York, and before you know it, they follow all throughout our country here in America. You guys, be careful. You should be getting prepared if you're not already. So now, you have all types of things that can occur now. And our government, allegedly, our powers to be, allegedly, can blame these other people when in fact it could be them. Allegedly. We've seen everything they've been doing thus far has been to hurt and not to help. Number one, a lot of people will die. I have to say allegedly. Gas prices are going to increase significantly. Get gas now. Store it properly. Especially if you for those who have vehicles and who need to get around, and for those who have gas generators. Because in a minute, nobody's going to be able to afford it. And this is another agenda where they want to usher in the electric cars and, things of that nature. Then prices on food is going to increase like crazy. We think food is high now. Nobody's going to be able to afford this food in a minute when this war occurs, especially. Get food now. Grow your food now. This is the time for the powers to be to create this devastating and disastrous calamity that mankind will severely suffer from. Prepare for EMP attacks, nuclear attacks, cyber attacks, ransomware. Prepare for the grid to be down for a long time. Y'all don't forget about the Operation Dark Winter. Y'all know we're still in the winter, right? Get your generators, whether they be solar or gas, preferably solar. Your candles, your flashlights, your lighters to light your candles, a lot of them. Your batteries for your flashlights, your lanterns, solar lights, etc. Don't be fooled. We're being warned. We're being warned right now. Make sure you have at least 3 to 6 months of food. If not, try to get as much food as you possibly can, y'all. The prices of food is about to rise so high. It's going to be unbelievable. We won't afford it. I just showed y'all in the market how one can of Spam is. By the time they finish taxing you, you paid $6 for one can of Spam. In the South, you get 3 cans for that price up here in the North. And even in the South, I noticed before I left Texas and came up here, the prices of food was crazy. Even in Texas, this will also further affect the supply chain. There's already severe shortages. This is really going to increase those shortages. The medical industry will also be affected. If you can, get your checkups in now. If you have teeth problems, you might want to go get that done now. If you need new glasses, you see I have new glasses. I came out here to take care of all those things, and I have contacts. Get that stuff right now. You should be doing that today. Stack up on as many supplies as you can, like, things that don't take electricity, like hammers and a hoe and axes, your gardening tools, things of that nature. Make sure you have something to keep you and your family entertained, whether it be crossword puzzle, board games, all types of things that doesn't take electricity or that you can do off the internet. Because I'm telling you, this is the time we're living in now. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Make sure you have your security in place, whatever type of security that you have, whether it be pepper spray, knives, guns. Make sure you have that. Make sure you have your communications, whether it be a walkie-talkie or however you go about communicating. Make sure you have your Band-Aids, your bullets, your alcohol, your Neosporin. Make sure you have a rain poncho. Make sure you have good walking shoes, walking boots. Make sure you have cash on hand. The bills, our utility bills are going to be affected. We think that this stuff is high now. It's going to get even higher. Even higher. We might have to just be living in our cars and go out to nature or something. If I were you, I'd get your family prepared. Do a camping trip real quick, if you can. Or camp right in your backyard. That's how I used to do with my daughter. It's so many different things. Download you some books. Download you some movies and stuff on your PC, on your personal computer. Get your stuff ready for nuclear attacks. ISAT tablets. Get you some water purification pills, or Berkeley, or a mini Sawyer. All these types of things that we are truly going to need. Just make sure you have, I say barbecue pits just in case, but it'll be the last thing I want to do, because you don't want other people to smell the food, because people are hungry right now. They truly are. But try to have, I showed you guys other ways that you can go about cooking. And on my website, I have the quick flames, very cheap, that you can cook to make sure that you'll be able to cook during these times. These things are going to occur, y'all. Make sure you have some seeds. Make sure you're growing you some vegetables. I have videos coming up to show you how to grow vegetables in your home. It's going to get really, really bad. And then they're going to usher in martial law because they know the streets are going to get really, really terrible, y'all. This is not good. I want to explain some of the ways this is some of the ways. So this is part one that this is going to affect us. I'm going to do a part 2 video. Y'all, this is the time. Y'all need to prepare. I heard the governor say what she said. Prepare for the cyber attacks. And we know that this political party that we have in office, unfortunately, they'll be the ones to usher this stuff in. If anybody else, it would be them. You guys, we in for the fight of our lives. Take survivalism very, 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 very seriously right now. We're going to have to get out of her. We're going to have to just totally get off the system if we want to survive. Totally get off the system. Totally get off of it. They feel like they really don't need us anymore. They have technology. They have robots. I'm going to say allegedly. They have all type of software and systems to really, manual labor is not, it's becoming a thing of the past. It truly, truly is. It truly, truly is. And a lot of jobs that black people had, they're going to be replaced by migrants. That's why they brought all those migrants in here. Prepare like you never prepared before in your life. I'm not saying worry. I'm saying prepare. Do it now. Watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Purify your water before you use it. And you guys keep surviving. For those who are looking for land, I do have land for sale. Wherever you're looking for land. That's another thing, y'all. When you're getting off the grid and you're looking and you're trying to establish yourself by finding land first. If you're looking for land, if you don't know how to find land or whatever, I do help people who are looking for land. If you're looking for land anywhere in America, email me at purposant@gmail.com. I would know how to find land that's in a good area, that has good soil. Also, if you're looking for land in Texas, I have land for sale also in Texas. Don't forget about the survivalism classes every week on Patreon. And for raw, unfiltered content, it's on Patreon. Get ready now. It's past time. Keep surviving. ZanHero.com.